I quit my 9 to 5 during COVID and never looked back. It was the best thing that could ever happen to me. I had been working there for more than 10 years and I was happy. It was paying my bills. I was happy, obviously. I had been there for more than 10 years. I was a CSR. I was working at this finance company and I even ended up being the manager. I even ended up buying my own house because I was getting paid enough in order to apply for my house and, get that dream. But then I felt empty. I felt empty and I kept on asking myself if this was just it. I felt like there had to be more to life. There had to be more. Even the day after I bought my house, I went back to work and I told my friend, my coworker, I told her, why am I not happy? Like, I should be happy right now because I have my house, but I am not happy right now. Why? And she's like, you're being ungrateful. And I was like, yeah, I am. I probably am being ungrateful, but I'm not happy. Like, what's going on? Like, I am more scared than happy, I told her, because I have to come back to work knowing that I have to work for the rest of my life for like 30 more years because I was 29. I have to work and work until I'm like 60 until I retire and then I can go travel and then my house will be paid. And what? No. I told her, no, I don't like this. I don't think I like this. And I ended up creating my own business. I ended up pursuing my own business, and that's what I do right now. That's what I do right now, and I run my own six-figure business, and I've been doing that for 4 years. So I quit my job on a whim. I just resigned. I gave them my letter, and I told them I am leaving. And they were like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Deuces, like bye." And I left. I left and I decided to believe in myself. I decided to create another complete different reality for me. I never thought that that would be possible. Coming from a household that told me that I had to find either go to college to find, a really good career or to at least find a 9 to 5 job where I had holidays paid, right? Paid off holidays and good benefits and weekends off. That's what I grew up with. And I thought that that was the right thing to do. Nobody told me that I could create my own reality. Nobody told me. I just woke up one day, which was when I bought my house. And I woke up inside my new house and I woke up to go back to work. And that's when I realized. That's exactly when I realized, okay, I don't think this is for me. Why am I not happy? Exactly. I was being ungrateful. Maybe I was being ungrateful. But I feel like God was the one that was putting that in my heart. So I didn't feel too bad about being ungrateful. I was grateful that I was able, you know, to to make that dream come true for me because obviously we all want to buy our house someday. The American dream, right? And I was happy, but I just I felt empty. That's the thing. So, I just felt that God told me to start my own business. And that's what I did. That's why I started my own business. And I've been doing that for 4 years. That's what pays my bills. But now that I've been doing this for 4 years, now I feel the need to do something else. Now I feel like I'm being ungrateful again because I wake up and I feel like I just don't want to do that anymore. And I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it because it's still paying my bills and I still have my customers and they buy from me because my business it's an online boutique and it pays my bills for now. But I am done. I am done and I am ready to upgrade. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be, but I just know that I have this calling, the same calling I had to start my business. I had the same calling to start YouTube. And I don't know, I'm just here. I'm sharing my experience. I'm just letting you know what I did, how I quit my job, how I made it possible for me to just pursue my dream, which was create my own business. And, I'm here. I've been doing it for 4 years. And it's crazy to say because I never thought it would be possible. I really never thought that I could quit my job. I remember I would come back home crying, stressed out because of the way they would treat me at work. And it's not like I was a bad coworker or a bad employee. I was really, really good at what I would do. I was really, really good. And that's what made me cry because I felt like they were just, they wouldn't appreciate me. Wouldn't appreciate me as much as I thought they should. And I would come back home crying, and my husband would always tell me, just quit. Just quit. And I'd be like, "What? No, that's not an option." Like, it was not an option for me. Quitting my job, quitting my 9 to 5 was not an option. Like, I could have never seen another reality. That's what I was meant for, and that's what I was going to die doing. In my head, until I said enough. Not even. It was until COVID happened. Until COVID happened, and that opened my eyes somehow, and I decided to just quit and pursue my dream of creating my own business. And I did, you know. And I'm not telling you to quit your 9 to 5. I'm not telling you to be irresponsible because everything needs a plan. And believe me, I planned everything. Before I quit, I planned everything. And I wrote down, and I spent nights that I didn't even sleep, restless nights, figuring out what I was going to do with my life. It's not just like, oh, I decided to quit and irresponsibly, whatever. No, 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 no. I planned everything and I made this my reality. And to sit here and to be able to have the time to talk to you, to be able to have the time for myself, to wake up at whatever time I want, to do whatever I want with my time, I didn't have that freedom. My time was somebody else's. My time was worth $10 because that's what I was getting paid, $10 an hour. My time was somebody else's. And to say that and to actually realize that my time right now is my time and nobody else's. I get to decide if I want to work today. I get to decide what I'm going to do. What time I'm going to have breakfast. What time I'm going to have, if I want to go walk, if I want to go take a run or something. If I want to stay in bed all day because I'm sick. Oh, when I would be sick and I had to go to work because, you have to go to work if you're sick. Because if you call in, it's like, oh, she's sick. I just remember the fact that I can be sick and I can stay in bed if I want to. That's the freedom I always wanted. And I am grateful for that. I am grateful for that, and I will still keep pursuing my freedom. But right now I'm just kind of tired of running my business because still, as much as I have my free time and whenever I do decide to work, I can pick up my phone and start working on my business. I am ready to pass that on to somebody else, and I am ready to pursue something else. I don't know what it is, but I know that I'm meant for more. And it probably sounds like I'm being ungrateful again, but no, no, no. I'm very grateful for where I'm at right now, but I just know that I'm going somewhere else. And the crazy thing is that I had this dream a couple of nights ago where I was driving and I couldn't see anything when I was driving. And it was raining and it was dark and I couldn't see what I was driving. I was at the steering wheel and I was saying hysterically, I can't see, I can't see. And I heard, I'm sure it was God. I heard this voice just telling me in my dream, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Even if you can't see, just keep going. And I woke up and I was like, wow, that was an intense dream. That was an intense dream because I had just started YouTube, which was about 2 weeks ago. I had just started YouTube and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to talk about. And the fact that I have over 30 subscribers right now is mind blowing to me. Is mind blowing to me because I never thought that 30 people would believe in me this quick, or that 30 people would believe in me with those last videos that I made, with my first videos that I made, where I'm just being myself and I'm just telling you to start a YouTube channel, you know? And that's all it takes sometimes, just to be yourself. People want authenticity. People want to connect. People want to see the real you. Yes, people like entertainment, like Mr. Beast, or, like entertainment like that. But that's getting old. That's getting old. And people actually want to interact with, actual people. People actually want to have connections. So I really hope that you do, you. I really hope that you get the courage to step out of your comfort zone and do whatever it is that you need to do in order to be happy, to be actually happy. Not to just be surviving, but to be happy, to wake up and actually be happy about what you're doing today. Okay? So comment down below, if you could do something, if you could pursue something in your life, what would that be? What would make you happy?